Hi everybody, this is Christy Linky. This is my Module 2 resource walkthrough. I chose the game called Numtanga. You can see the link we're going to click on over here. It's under gregtangmath.com. It's one of his games. There are several, including a junior for the lower grade levels. I have chosen to focus on grade 3 for my resource studies. This would fall under the fractions, decimals, and percents because we're going to focus in on one level of Numtanga, which deals with fractions, which is introduced in 3rd grade and really gets extended. I teach 4th grade, so it's something that I see kids struggling to grasp because it's fairly abstract. This would fit under the Nebraska Standard 3.11F, which talks about showing and identifying equivalent fractions using different models and number lines and representations. So that's where this is going to fit in for me. I could see using this towards the beginning of the year to kind of remind the 4th grade students what equivalent fractions are and different ways to represent them, to really kind of refresh that learning. 3rd grade's probably a middle to the end of the year game. It's a good way to really reinforce this concept that's difficult for kids. If you start over here and you can click on the Learn button, it's going to teach you how to play the game. So there's going to be cards that show up on the left and the right, and essentially you have to find the two that are the same. It could be 2 images, it could be 2 words, it could be a numeral representation in a word, or a numeral representation and a model. So it's going to go through and it's going to show you how to play. If we go back, we're going to focus on Numtanga, which is a little bit more difficult. The junior has easier concepts to start for lower grade levels. If you click on play, you can see that there are 6 levels of the regular Numtanga. We're going to focus on level 5, which is fractions. Just like the model showed us, we're going to match left to right. We're going to find equivalent fractions. So you click on it and you click start. You can see I've got a score of 0 right now because I haven't played. There are 3 levels of this game, and each time you get more cards added to each side, and also the time that you get to answer decreases. They want you to get 10 correct per level before the time runs out. If you would click on an incorrect response, it's going to take one of your points away. You'd have to end up getting 11 right, obviously, to make up if you got 1 wrong. So I'll show you how to play. We click start. Round 1 of 3. And I can see that I've got several representations, but 4/5 on the right is going to match the words 4/5 on the left. It gave me a point. You can see this timing is extremely slow in this level. So as we keep going, that one was a model and a word representation. Here, you can see they've got 6ths here and 6ths up here, so it was 2 different models. As you continue to go through, you can see that this first round is fairly easy for, obviously, a teacher. Would be difficult for kids who are just figuring it out. It's going to take them a long time to process each side and read them correctly. I'll just show you if you would get one wrong. Like if I didn't know, I could click and it's going to tell me to try again. Nothing's going to change. It won't let me click 2 from the same side. That's why you're matching on the side. As you go through, you just keep matching. You can see it took a point away when I showed you how to get it wrong. And I've since earned that back. Once you get your 10 out of 10 correct, it's going to move straight on to round 2. You're going to see more cards. Round 3 is the same thing, but you've got 4 cards on each side. So that skill level goes up. This you're also hopefully going to notice that the time is a little bit quicker. Same thing, they still want you to get 10. So as you play through, you can see that they're really building that skill. You're seeing all the different representations. At the end, once you get past round 3 and have a score of 30, you get to see this little fox or this Numtanga animal that they have, and it says congratulations. So it's a pretty great resource. I can definitely see using it to reinforce this concept in my classroom. Thanks.